Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob.
Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm a noob, and I call myself Sensomi. And if you subscribe to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do, it would help me out a lot. Now, it's Tuesday, it's the Man Utd save, and we're going to face off against Liverpool today. That's going to be a tough game. I'm 100% sure about that. So I guess we're just going to dive in and see what players we can use today. I'm pretty sure that Jesus Romero should be back. So let's put in... I think I'm going to be satisfied with just one central midfielder then, because I want those two to be on the bench. And then we search for Jesus Romero. Not 100%, but I feel it's going to be hard it's going to be hard to be able to get anything out of the game if we don't use our best defenders here. Riva still injured, so I'm going to put him outside so he's easy to find. I think I'm going to do with the same with Poitier. And do we have somebody else that we Lukic could be there, and maybe we'll put Oscar Thorne there as well. The rest of them we search for if need be. So yeah, it looks like the fitness is okay. We do have problems with Jesus Romero, but otherwise I feel we are ready to go. And yeah, it's certainly going to be interesting to see if we can do anything against Liverpool. Liverpool is, as we know, or have been, one of the contenders every season for the Premier League title, fighting with Ole Gunnar up there. So yeah, I don't know if they've won many times, but they have been one of the contenders and are a strong team, and I think we're going to be struggling today, that's for sure. But yeah, I think we did a very good game against Leicester, 4-1. Good start of the season. The question is, can we build on that or what? Would have been nice if we could win today, but I know that's going to be very, very tough. And I thought we played in the red, but we are in the blue, so keep an eye on the blue players. That's our players. Here's Briones, here's Bonzu. Bonzu loses the ball. Don't like it when they run too long with the ball and then lose it. Here comes Liverpool. We know that this is going to be an extremely tough and hard game. I'm going to tell them to focus. But yeah, of course we have a dream. The dream is to be able to compete with these teams. Of course, we want to. I personally think that 2 or 3 seasons, then we should be starting to be able to fight for Champions League positions. That's my goal, at least. I know it's going to be very hard, but yeah. Oh, come on, Clay. Good fighting there from Clay, but even though he managed to get the ball away from 2 Liverpool players, the ball still ended up in the Liverpool possession. So, and speaking of Clay, I am in negotiation of signing a new contract with him. He's got a contract with £29,000 a week at the moment, and it looks like he's going to end up with a contract that will give him £70,000 a week. So Another major blow for our finances, but we certainly don't want to miss out on Clay. He's such a good, promising player that, yeah, I think it's very important to keep him. Now, of course, come on. Oh, good save by Harkin. He's agreed so far, but he hasn't signed the contract yet. And if he signs it, it will be it won't go into action until this season is over. So we will at least have him this season as well on 29,000 a week. So that's good. And hopefully we'll get more sponsor money, and hopefully we do manage to qualify for some European football, hopefully Europa League, but I would settle for Conference League, that's for sure. I think that was good experience for my players to play there, and yeah, we are not playing good today, or maybe Liverpool are playing very good, and it doesn't look like it, but yeah. Pena, Sanjin, Pena, Novak, Juan Carlos Pena. Oh, come on, Novak. Don't hold on to the ball too long. Why? Pass the ball, dang it. Is that a tempo question that I'll have to make them play a quicker tempo in order for them to pass the ball, instead of just holding on to it and running with it? Here's Bonsu. Here's Bonsu. He shoots, he scores! Oh, an equaliser for Willing! Oomph! Thank you, thank you. Now I know there's going to be a lot of problems in the second half, because we're going to have to take out Jesus Romero at halftime, and I don't know if I'm going to put in Stuart Grant or if I'm going to be putting in Partridge. I want to put in Partridge, but I do feel that Roderick Grant probably is a better alternative. But yeah, if he's to develop, he needs to play games. So yeah, most likely I will do. Come on. I forgot to tell them to focus. I'm gonna fire them up instead then. Well, that wasn't good. 2-1 for Liverpool. We finally bring one back and go level with them, and then they score immediately. Well. Oh, here they come again. Oh, and he rounds. Oh, look at that. Oof. That's very good play by Liverpool. And a bit weird that he didn't manage to score there. Dressing room. Pump my fist. Let's go for that. Quite a lot of players that either got motivated or focused by that, so let's hope that will do something for our team. Jackson Jones, very tired, so Gold, who's way too young, and yes, he has exceptional potential ability, but he's nowhere near that in current abilities, so that's going to be tough. But I think that's the player we have to take out. Look at that. Oof. Now I don't really know what to do. Senjin not playing very good and is tired. Should we bring him off for message? I mean, there's 3 players I need to change here. They score again. So we can just as well give up here now. And I want him in there. Now the question is, who of these two players do I take out? Do I let Briones continue? He has a yellow card. So maybe Briones would be the better players to take off. So no more changes to do. I would have loved to take him off as well, put in message there, but yeah, not possible. Thank you, Harkin. I'm going to tell them to focus here now. La Pena. Diego La Pena. To Pena. Diego La Pena again. To Tanyan Senjin. To Pena. Bonzo is in there, but yeah, he's no match for the heading defense there. Partridge. Could have been a good ball, but Novak picks up the loose ball. Here's Gold. Here's Alavero. Here's Clay. Come on. Novak, Clay, Gold. He shoots! Oh, he shoots over. The young lad. How old is he? 17, right? Yeah, 17 years old. Here's Clay. Oh! You need to score on those opportunities, that's for sure. Let's always press on that one. No more changes are able to be done. So, yeah. Unfortunately, it seems like we're going to start this episode with a loss. Now, of course, we do know that Liverpool is one of the teams that are going to be fighting for those Champions League positions. I don't know what happened to them in the first game that they played, that they managed to lose. I don't remember who they lost against either. Come on. Now we're playing really crap at the defense. Now we're losing with the same amount of goals that or the same scoreline as we won with in the first game. So I'm very disappointed at this, and yeah, that's not good at all, I must say. And I've given up the game, of course, so I'm just going to let them play this game out. Arevalo gets it into Gold. Gold goes down. He's too young and too weak, I guess. La Pena misses the goal. Nothing is going right in this game, that's for sure. The few chances that we have been given or taken has not been good at all. And we are really struggling here, to be honest. Novak, Senjin, La Pena, Bonzu, gets it to Clay. Good strike by Clay, but of course way too late. A minute left to play and we're 4-2. At least we are not... At least we still have goal difference in the plus sign, so to speak, because of this goal. So let's hope we don't concede another goal. Then I would guess that I'm okay with the game. Yeah, 4-2 to Liverpool. I guess I'll just see you in the next game. So, second game of this episode. It's going to be Derby County at home. They have mastered up 4 points so far. Let's have a look if we can see. They've won against Brighton, 2-2 against Leeds. Let's see what we can do against them at home. The question is, will Jesus Romero be fit enough to play the entire... No, only one half of the game. So we're going to start him. And most likely Partridge will come in and play the second half, that's for sure. And yeah, I feel this one should be better than that. But all right. I think we're going to have to try and find a new right defender. Juan Carlos Pena? Only 3 stars, I should say. A lot of potential still, but yeah. Wonder what is he missing to be a really good in that position. Not much. Off the ball, perhaps. No, that's in blue. But I guess everything here is But we want him as a complete fullback. There we go. Let's see. Is there any really little flair? He needs to have flair to be playing as that. Okay. And there's no way to train that up, is there? I think that's something natural in the player. Anyway, I see no problem with the fitness. We've had a week of just training, so I guess we're just going to start the game and see what happens. Now look at that. Jon Bonso has become a 3-star player. His salary has been raised as well. I don't remember what he had in salary before, but I think he now has a 33,000 £33,000 per week because he's played in a certain amount of games, and I think we're going to have to pay out 1.3 if he scores today to Wolfsburg, one of the clauses in his contract. So yeah, I'm hoping for a 3-pointer, of course. Derby County is one of the teams I feel... Oh, John Dahl Thomason. I don't know if he's manager right now in Malmö FF, but he was there for a while anyway. Let's see. I'm expecting to see a much better performance today, that's for sure. We did not play good against Liverpool, even if we know that Liverpool are supposed to be a really good top team. I expect more from my players. Harkin, Romero to Pena to Briones. Here comes Briones, direct to Senjin, Romero, Fischer, Senjin, Novak. Playing good so far. Oh, Jackson Jones! Oh, come on! Should have been a goal. Fischer. Ah, come on. Novak, good steal. Novak gets it back to Pena, and the opportunity is over. Now, I'm still a bit mad that we aren't going to be able to play in the Europa League. I mean, I would have accepted it if they wouldn't have told me that we were going to when the news came that Arsenal had won the Champions League. If they wouldn't have introduced me to be able to play in Europa League after that, I would have accepted it, because my mind was set into once we did lose against Bilbao and we didn't manage to score there at the very end of the last game against Newcastle. No. Yeah, we didn't manage to win against Newcastle. After that game, I was completely accepting of the fact that we lost out on European football. And then to get that good news that we're going to be able to play in Europa League because Arsenal won the Champions League, I was on a high. And now finding out that we're not going to get to play there. That's and the reason is also that I don't get a reason why. Why have I been taken away from it once we were put into the competition or told that we're going to be able to play in the competition? Why were we taken away? Nothing has been said about that. It's just I'm not in it. So most likely a bug. So, but a frustrating bug, I would say. So yeah. Goalless draw so far. I think I'm going to thrash my arms. Yeah, everybody seems motivated. Now, I think I'm going to let Jesus Romero play for another 10 minutes or something like that. Mostly because I want him to work his way back into the team. And I'm going to put Partridge in again. Or should I try with Roderick Grant this time? Yeah, let's put Roderick Grant in this time. I think I'm going to take out and bring in Daher. Now I know I'm doing a lot of stupid things here, but we're also going to put in message for Senjin. Oh, look at that. Novak gets extremely tired after that. Some injury or something. Picked up a knock. Come on. I guess. Anyway, seems like Derby is the one that are playing better. Here's Daher. Can he put this away? Daher? No, of course not. We still struggle with that. Come on. We want a win here today. We started out so brilliantly against Leicester, and now with the loss against Liverpool, we've lost everything. We're not going to be able to play better than this. Yeah, this is not good, I must say. Fisher with a free kick here. 10 minutes to go of the game. Keeper gets it away. Message gonna pick it up. Gets it to Jones. To Novak. Novak gets it into Clay. Ah! We have no luck whatsoever as well. I mean, we do miss out on some really fantastic opportunities to score. And it's very frustrating. I mean, it would be more easy to accept if we didn't create any chances, but then to not be able to put it away, that's the most irritating thing ever. And we're going to end up with a goalless draw against Derby today. How horrific. Oh well, I guess I'm just going to have to see you in the next and last game of this episode. And so we hear last game of this episode, away to West Ham. Are we going to be able to come back to the performance we did against Leicester, or are we going to continue? I think I did some registration, so yeah. No more talks about him just having fitness problem at all, so Jesus Romero might very well play the entire game today. That's good news for us. Tommy Reaver is back and can play for 45 minutes, so I'm going to actually let him play the first 45 minutes and see how that goes. We're going to keep on with all the other players. I put my deep-lying playmakers in defensive mode, both of them, and hopefully that will at least keep us a bit tighter at the back. And yeah, we're going to try something. We haven't started out in the best ways, even if the first game against Leicester was a marvelous game, and a game we really loved, but since then hasn't gone very well, has it? I'm gonna get to yeah, let's go for that. Kick off, skip, and I'm just going to tell them to focus as well. So the game against Liverpool, acceptable to lose, but not in the way that we did. I thought we were going to be able to play a lot tighter with them, a lot, maybe they're winning with 1 or 2 goals. They did win with 2 goals, but I didn't thought they were going to put 4 behind us. And actually, then the goalless draw against Derby wasn't a very good game either. So yeah, we are struggling. And there we go, Steve Clay, and we take the lead. Come on. And of course, we want to build from the back. That's why we've signed Jesus Romero as we did. We paid a lot for him, and I think he's the best paid player in the team. Yeah. Now, you might think that maybe I should sell some players in the midfield and stuff like that to afford to buy yet another proper center defender. But yeah, I can see the potential in Fisher, in Partridge, in lots of defenders that I have. But and I do believe in them. So, and in order for them to progress and to become those that they need to play, they need to be feeling like they're part of what I'm building here. And I can't go and buy another central defender, not in my mind anyway, that puts them further down in the line to get some playtime. Yes, I know it's going to be tough, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, what should we do? I am thinking about maybe doing like this, slightly more, bring down the pressing a bit. Maybe that's one of the things that makes my players so tired. Oh, thank you, Penna, saving that on the line. That was a bit of luck and a bit of skill from Penna, of course. Fisher, Novak, come on. I'm afraid as well, of course, when we take away the pressure, they will be able to get closer to our goal and score like that. Scheiße. I'm going to demand more from my players. And if we don't have the lead at half times, I am going to tell them. I mean, look, how can he be that unmarked in the penalty area? It's weird. There are supposed to be a lot of defending players in my team here, and yet they don't defend. Crash arms. I'm far from pleased what I've seen. Everybody got motivated. Come on. Oh, I paused the game there. I was prepared to skip there like you do when you start the game. Romero, Sinjin, Romero, Fisher, Novak, Arevalo, Clay, River. Come on. Yeah, Tommy River shouldn't be playing the second half, I guess. I'm going to give him a couple of minutes before I bring on Romero. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're going to bring in Jackson Jones, and we're going to bring in La Pena as well. I see Briones is getting tired here. And it's most likely it will be Novak coming off and Message coming in as the third. Yeah, let's do that immediately to see what we can do. And maybe I should start with Message in the team instead of Novak. I mean, it did go quite well at the end of the season playing Message instead of Novak last year. And the reason why I play Novak as much as I do is pretty much because he's the captain. And yeah, it's a bit tough to play without your captain. It would be like last season when we took out Lukic as much as we did. And that's why I did take away the captaincy from Lukic. So, yeah. But nothing happens here. It seems like it's going to be a 1-1 draw in this game. Message, Adevelo, Jackson Jones. Come on, let's do this. Let's score here at the very end. And yes, Steve Clay! 2-1 for Welling with half a minute left of the game. Will we end this episode with a 3-pointer? That would be lovely. That would be lovely. A good chip, that is, or volley, whatever you want to call it. It was a good one though, and 2-1 for us. We needed that win, and since it is the last game of this episode, we're going to go through a couple of things. Let's give them some morale boost there then, and continue. We really needed that win, as I said, and hopefully that will help us in the next episode as well to build upon something. A lot of players going out on international duty. Most of them are under 21 and under 19 and stuff like that. Bailey up there, they had a quiet game. Pero didn't play well, that's sad. Had a quiet game. Oh my, he's put in a solid display. He's been quite bad the last couple of games that has shown up, but finally getting in a solid display, that's good. And Clay inspired, of course, he's going to be getting some praise there. Guardiola spotted at the London Stadium, and he's interested in Senjin. And he's a manager of Atletico de Madrid at the moment, so yeah, that's interesting. I'm not going to sell him if I don't have to. Yeah. And Scott Parker has surprised some pundits by graciously admitted that your Welling United team fully deserved the late against. Do you have a thoughts on the matter? I would have expected no less from Scott. He's one of the nicest and most honest people in football. Let's go for that. I'd like that. Finances. Look at this. We're already... It's only the 2nd of September and we've lost almost £300,000 so far. We've lost 7 million this season. Not good. We have a surplus of 51.6 million. So we are going to survive this season, but the question is, are we going to have any money left, or are we going to be, on zero or something? Club Vision, you all know this. We've gone through this a lot of times. Club Info, you all know this as well. Let's go to competition. You can see that we have climbed up to 6th position, which is good. We want to stay within the European competition, of course, and not fall out of that. We're going to play Ipswich in the Carabao Cup. Ipswich that are in the Championship. Are they starting out good? No, they're dead last. So hopefully a win against them, that would be good. FA Cup, we're not entering that until January, so that's a bit away, I guess. Schedule, you can see here, lost, draw, win. So hopefully we will continue to win here now, but that will be tough. Look at that. We're going to start out away against Manchester City, a really tough game. Then we have Tottenham at home, and then we have that Ipswich game away in the Carabao Cup. That's the games in the next episode, and yeah, that's going to be interesting. Medical Center, let's go into current injuries, which is a blank sheet, which is very, very nice to look upon as for once. And let's get up here. We have 2 weeks now with training and international games. We do have a couple of players out on international, so but I don't know if that's if there's a lot of, should I say, first team players that are out on internationals. I think very many of our players that are out on international are playing in the under 19, under 20, under 21. So hopefully our first team most of the players will come back after these 2 weeks with being very fresh and ready to play again. Having said that, I think that's going to be all for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Do like, subscribe, leave a little comment down below, share with your friends. Stay safe out there, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.
Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripped in the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob. Loading screen feels like eternity's grasp. Spawning in with hope and newbies gasp. Teammates groan when they see my name, but I'll press start again, not feeling any shame. Gaming like a noob, I'll fumble through the fight. Pixels dance around me in the glowing light. Respawn, rinse, repeat, I'm feeling right. In this digital world, I'll game all night.